जिंदगी सवार दो, एक नई बहार दो, दुनिया ही बदल दो, मैं तो प्यारा सा चमत्कार हूँ। मैं किसी का सपना हूँ जो आज बन चुका हूँ सच। अब ये मेरा सपना है कि सबके सपने सच मैं करूँ। आसमां को छू लो, तितली बन उड़ो, आहा, मैं हूँ एक उड़ता रोबो, डोरेमोन. Okay, here I go. First of all, I'm really sorry for my coarse voice. For copyright issue, I had to do this by my own. Never mind. So these are the opening lines of the 90s kids' most loved iconic manga series, Doremon. Doremon is basically the one who is here to make your dreams come true. He has no feats like Superman or Batman. All he can offer you some gadgets and advices. Unlike our much loved superheroes, he rather stays behind and pushes his friend Nobita to the limelight. There was a phase in my life when I was totally friendless, no one to share, to chat, or to play with. Life seemed to move like a slow snail finding its way to the sea. In those days, television was my only best friend, and the manga series somewhat eased my pain, or you can say my emptiness. In those days of my childhood, I felt identical with Nobita Nobi. A little weak, a little shy, and a little goofy. And so I also wanted a Doraemon to sort out all my problems that I had in school or to back me up in every situation, like every situation. But as I grew up, I had no choice but to accept the reality. There was no Doraemon to save my day. But as we all know, the path of life don't stops until your death. So the show must go on. However, at some point of life, I decided to be the Doraemon for others. And I did so. I did so because I didn't want Nobitas like me to lose their hopes, maybe. So, in course of events, I became the Doraemon. I don't know why, but I became the Doraemon. Of course, I didn't meet any standard of a hero. All I could do for others is just offer myself to help them out of their situation or support them mentally or morally. I really enjoyed this phase of my life as I could touch my friends' softest emotions. They could be as vulnerable as much they want before me. Somewhere I also felt satisfied with these feats of me. Okay, so here I come to the conclusion. And it took almost a decade to realize that I'm no Doraemon or no Wonder Woman. There comes a time when you realize that you are not that great as you believed you are. And sometimes it's really hard to accept your true self, accept the shadow behind your persona. But it's perfectly okay not to be okay sometimes. But Doraemon also needs gadgets sometimes. Maybe Charlie Chaplin also needed someone to make him laugh. So, I dedicate this video of mine to all the real life Doraemons in our lives. I'm sure some of us have, are real life Doremons. It's also Nobita's responsibility to provide gadgets sometimes, be it your parents or your sister or your lover. Just take care of them. Take care of your Doremon. It's more than a worship, maybe they need our love and support sometimes. Allow your heroes to be as vulnerable as we are. Okay, thank you. Tata. See you in my next video. Till then, take care and be safe.